So AITECH has already done a 50x and will probably go way higher. But today we're going to look at some AI projects that have not had the same rally as AITECH yet. So there's absolutely still a chance to get in early. These projects are low in market cap and have a very big potential. And we're going to look at what these projects can do in terms of price. Of course, not financial advice. So the first project on our list is Atlas Navy. So Atlas Navy is the first drive-to-earn navigation app that uses AI and the smartphone. So it uses the camera together with AI to avoid traffic, accidents, see available parking spaces, etc. So really cool concept. Their vision is creating the very best navigation app. With cutting-edge technologies such as machine learning and blockchain, Atlas Navy is set to become the leading navigation choice for drivers around the world. So Atlas Navy features drive to earn, features dash cam, group trips, trip history. They also have a foot inside of the NFT sphere as well, 3D vehicle NFT. I like that. My car, and of course live streams where you can live stream your trip. So really cool stuff here, guys. Like I stated earlier, I really like projects who can show a problem and then provide real-world utility by using AI. Just like AITECH with their HPC data center. So you might be asking, what's the problem with problem that Navy is trying to solve? People suck at driving. How often have you been in traffic with a complete lunatic that should have never been behind the wheels in the first place? Often, right? They pose a risk to themselves and others. So that is why this navigation app tries to solve. And guys, listen to this, because this is really bullish. Atlas Navy has received a 1.6 million grant from the European Union to develop its technology. So you got to ask yourself, when EU is believing in this project, there's got to be some good fundamentals to it. You can already download the app both on Android and iOS. It's got some nice KPIs to back up the fact that people are in fact using the application. You can see here app downloads, total driven, daily trips, average in-app time, and Navy referral rewards. So as we can see, many people are already using the application, and I believe this number is only going to get bigger. People just don't know about this project yet. So here we can see a quick rundown of the tokenomics. We have 39.6% unlocked. Here we can see the allocation, rewards 30%, liquidity 13, marketing 10.7, development 10, private sale 10, team 9, strategic round 6.3, advisors 5%, seed round 3.3%, partner round 1.3%, and public sale 1.3%. Let's head on down to the vesting schedule. So a lot of the tokens are being unlocked as we speak. They have a lot of linear unlocks that are happening right now. If we head on over to the chart here, I can show you a more visual representation. So here are all the tokens that have been unlocked, and here are all the tokens that have yet to be unlocked. So I think this looks really healthy. I don't think this is going to affect the price too much, as potential sell-offs will happen pretty gradually. I see a lot of people confused about this. I would like to just quickly mention another project that has a vesting schedule that looks quite different. So this is Shrep. Great project, really cool game. Nothing but positive things to say about this project. Even made a video about this project. But yeah, one thing to note is the vesting schedule. So I'm just using this for reference. There are some aggressive unlocks that are going to happen in both May and November that will maybe affect the price. I'm just showing you this so that you can keep in mind when investing in projects. Always take a look at the tokenomics to see if there are something that you should take into consideration before investing. So yeah, back to Atlas Navy. I don't think the vesting schedule is going to be a problem here, guys. We got a nice linear unlocking process, very gradual. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be a problem at all. So the team is looking very nice, obviously doxed. Everyone's got LinkedIn profiles. I didn't expect anything else given that they have a green light from EU to actually run this project, and also got a grant of $1.6 million. So if the team was not doxed, we would, I don't even think this project would exist. And I tried to show you, I will be very transparent. When projects are not doxed, when the team is anonymous, I don't like the project. Like there are rare instances where it works, but overall, I would encourage you all to stay away from anonymous projects. But yeah, I want to direct your attention to this guy right here, George Grama, serial software entrepreneur with 2 startup exits in transportation apps. Passionate about automotive world and blockchain, EU expert advisor for transportation, smart city, and connected vehicles legislation. So here we can already see the connections that they have with EU, which is absolutely necessary to even be able to and allowed to launch a project like this. EU is very strict about these kind of things, so letting Atlas Navy develop a project like this is a testament to the fact that this project is fundamentally solid. So let's quickly look at the exchanges before we take a look at the price prediction. So their Navi token is already listed on some centralized exchanges like KuCoin and Gate.io. Still missing a lot of exchanges here, like for instance Bybit, MXC, BitGet, and of course more of the tier 1 exchanges like Binance and Coinbase. So as we can see, this project has been pumping a lot for the past month, starting all the way back from a tiny market cap with a price of 0.01 cents. It is now up to 50 cents. So already a 50x, but here is what I want you to pay attention to. It is still under 30 million in market cap. If we take a look at AITECH, 160 million in market cap. Now I think both of these projects can in fact go way higher than their respective market caps of today. Like I've stated earlier, I'm very much in favor of the AI narrative. I don't think this narrative is going down. Like maybe the mania that we've seen is going to calm itself down a bit, but the narrative is still there, no doubt, and is going to be there in the bull run. So what can this project do in terms of price? With real world utility, good funding, has already overcome, I believe, one of the biggest challenges, if not the biggest challenge with a project like this, being accepted by EU to run its operation. I think this can easily do a 100x even from today's price. I think we even might be looking at multiple 100x's. So yeah, definitely a project to keep your eyes on. Not financial advice. And also another thing, when a project pump like this, like I stated in my previous videos, I don't like to buy on green days. I like to buy on red days. We buy when the market is red. So next up we have Octavia. So Octavia is like your Web3 assistant. You can use it as your personal assistant. Like we see in this example right here, buy $500 worth of Bitcoin if you detect good news. And Octavia replies, sure, I'll monitor the news for you and buy in. This is really crucial because Octavia is able to detect what is defined as good news, because it's learning and will continue to learn. And that is what I like about this. It's going to get more tailored to your needs as you go. What's more is that you can actually connect Octavia to your wallet, where it will be able to carry out actions on chain for you, such as buying and selling tokens, scheduling orders, and even buying into pre-sales. I've said this many times, but crypto for many is too complex, especially for people who are new to the space, to have an assistant that can actually help you carry out actions like this instead of the person figuring out, okay, where can I buy this coin? Like a lot of newbies to crypto, they don't really know how to do that. So this is very interesting. And how it's able to do this, Octavia has access to the internet and the blockchain, where she can research and retrieve information about tokens, wallets, contracts, and more. And same thing goes for the revolutionary AI memory. Like I said, it's going to get more tailored to your preferences to work better with you, exactly like a personal assistant. And you can also use this for groups. If you visualize that you have a Discord server or maybe like a Telegram where you need a moderator, you can get Octavia in as a bot to replace the human moderators. There can be so much spam in groups like this, so having a moderator that never sleeps can be huge. So really, really interesting stuff. Let's look at the partners. We immediately see some very nice names. We both got AITECH and ChainGPT, a lot of VCs, definitely a very stacked partner list, which also makes us more confident about this project. So team is looking very experienced. Of course, doxed. We have Luke Martinez as the founder and lead developer. You can see this guy has previous experience with startups and been a part of projects earlier that has seen huge success. Same thing goes for the remainder of the team. I've researched them all. No red flags. Yeah, looks like a really solid team. So there's one thing we need to talk about when it comes to the tokenomics. And this is why I also went a bit deeper when we were talking about Atlas Navy, just so you guys understand that this is something that you really need to pay attention to. At the time of recording this video, the project has unlocked around 8%. And here is the vesting schedule. As you can see, there are some pretty big unlocks going on and coming up. For instance, they are about to unlock 5% of total supply on April the 20th. That maybe doesn't sound like that much, but believe me, that's a lot. and they're going to do it several times monthly all the way to 2025. So if you go to the chart here, you can get a visual representation of what we have coming. That is not to say that this project is something to stay away from. We just have to be aware of supply being introduced and that this can have an effect on price. So if we take a look at price prediction, so Octavia had a very healthy pump after the release back in February with the exchange listing. By healthy, I mean price didn't fluctuate too much, or that we had an insane pump and then a big correction afterwards. As we can see, a very slow, nice accumulating, reaching all the way up to its all-time high, which was about $2.7 or $2.8. Now, it has had a tiny bit of correction, maybe due to the unlocks that has been happening, and of course the correction of the entire crypto market, but still up from its release. And I think that's a very bullish sign, in my opinion, a clear indication that there's not too much selling pressure at this time. I don't think this project has pumped accordingly to the other AI project, and that this is one of the main reasons I'm keeping this on my radar. I think this has yet to see a big pump. They've also stated in their roadmap that they are planning for top 10 listings during Q1, so that is definitely worth paying attention to. All in all, I think this project can do a 100x. Then we have our final AI project, which is DChat. First off, a very cool website, very clean looking with the animations going on here. So what is DChat? DChat is a decentralized AI social protocol and data mine. DChat uses AI-powered modules to create cross-chain communication, social experiences through the native AI chat protocol that blends the world of AI and SocialFi. Users can chat, discover, and transact assets seamlessly within all applications fully automated by AI. So this is sort of like social media, but you're able to interact in a fully decentralized way that is coupled with AI. So as we can see, private data ownership secured by custom AI modules with secure data processing and off-chain storage mechanism to guard, filter, and allow users to monetize on their data. So what I like about this is that big corporations like Facebook and Instagram, they essentially monetize your data, and nothing, believe it or not, is private with centralized social platforms like these. So this is the problem that DChat is solving, where in DChat you can remain anonymous by protecting your identity. So really something that is needed. Here we can see more of the features of DChat: native chat option, decentralized ID, on-chain asset monetization, privacy protected, end-to-end encrypted, federated data nodes, multi-platform, platform-enabled voice and audio, deep-in infrastructure. So quickly how the chat app is looking at the moment. So it reminds me a little bit about WhatsApp, especially with the theme and also functionality. So you got your normal chat, private chat, group chat, wallet, your QR code here, and so on, which is really cool. Looks pretty good, and we can see here good infrastructure and utility. So I also want to direct your attention to their staking features, which I find really interesting. DChat enables the first AI social data mine that rewards stakers for participating in the process. So here is how their staking protocol works. You can actually stake your DChat in validated vault, farm DChat staking on staking pool, and you will unlock data mining potential from DChat nodes. So I actually like this way of staking, which contributes to the overall utility of the project, which is definitely not a given for other staking project protocols. So this is really bullish. So if we take a look at the ecosystem, we can see some massive names that are going to help us spread the project, the awareness of the project. We even got Wall Street Bets here, which is really cool. Now look at this, guys. Again, AITECH and ChainGPT, really bullish. And of course, bigger VCs, centralized exchanges, influencers, etc. Here we can also see the roadmap. It seems like they have a very clear vision for where they're going. So they're still in early development, but like I said, clear vision for this project, which I like a lot. So team is doxed, obviously. Looks like a pretty solid team. You can check them out if you want. I've done my fair amount of background check, but I encourage you to check them out. So let's talk about the tokenomics. So at the time of recording this video, they have unlocked 7.13%. You can see the allocation here. We have 40% chat to earn, 16% private, 15% node, etc. So yeah, I really like these allocations. I like that they have 40% allocated to chat to earn. So let's look at the vesting schedule here, especially since it's a fairly new project. We have to take this into consideration. So we can see that they have monthly unlocks coming up that are pretty significant in size, 3.43% of the total supply. As we can see on the chart here as well, we have some unlocks coming up eventually. Both the liquidity and team are on a 6 months and 2-year cliff respectively, so keep an eye out for that. But all in all, decent tokenomics. Pay attention to the unlocks, as of course with every project, as it can affect the price though. Let's look at the price prediction of DChat. So DChat was launched back in late February this year, had a pretty strong run, reached a price of close to $8, and we can see that some early investors are now taking some profit. And of course, this downtrend is also coupled with, like I said, that altcoins are bleeding because Bitcoin had a correction. But yeah, we're sitting at a very low market cap right now, like with Octavia and Navi. I think this project has huge potential. Not financial advice, of course, but I think when the bull run starts, we will have a pretty nice rally for DChat. Same thing goes here, missing the top tier exchanges. We all know what happens when a project gets listed on Binance. Price tends to fly. And is it possible that DChat is going to get listed on Binance? Of course it is, but who knows? So yeah, but in my opinion, could do a 100x from today's price in a very bullish scenario. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.